You might be surprised to learn that one of the most common nighttime habits, one many sleep coaches actually recommend, could be slowly increasing your risk of memory loss after 60. Yes, even well-meaning routines can quietly sabotage your rest, especially as your body changes with age. In fact, new research shows that for seniors, the line between a restful night and a health hazard is thinner than we ever realized. Poor sleep doesn't just leave you feeling groggy. It's now strongly linked to higher rates of heart disease, depression, falls, weight gain, cognitive decline, and even premature death. That's why this video could be a lifesaver, literally. Today, we're revealing 7 deadly sleep mistakes that older adults often make without realizing the damage. More importantly, we'll also highlight 3 deeply restorative sleep habits. You can begin tonight to protect your brain, improve your energy, and even reduce inflammation in your body. And yes, stay tuned, because one of these sleep mistakes is something many people think helps them relax. But studies suggest it may actually shrink parts of your brain if used too often. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a single insight that could help you live stronger after 60. And here's a quick question to drop in the comments. Do you struggle more with falling asleep or staying asleep? Type falling or staying. We'd love to hear what your experience is. Part 1. Embrace these 3 sleep habits to prioritize after 60. Number 1. Keep a consistent sleep schedule. Your internal clock craves it. Your body has a natural rhythm, the circadian clock, that controls everything from hormone release to temperature regulation. And after 60, this rhythm becomes much more sensitive to disruption. One of the best things you can do is go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, including weekends. Why? Because irregular sleep times confuse your brain's internal timing system. This affects your ability to fall asleep quickly, reach deeper stages of sleep, and feel rested the next day. Research from the National Institute on Aging shows that consistency improves both the quality and efficiency of your sleep, meaning less tossing and turning and more time spent in the healing stages of rest. For seniors, this means better memory, more energy, and even stronger immune function. Try setting an alarm, not just to wake up, but to go to bed. Make your routine something your brain can predict and rely on. Number 2, add a wind-down ritual. Signal your brain, it's time to power down. Here's a tip most people skip. Start preparing your body for sleep at least 30 to 60 minutes before your head hits the pillow. This can be a simple series of calming activities. Reading a paperback, stretching gently, listening to soft music, or sipping a warm, non-caffeinated tea. Why does this matter more after 60? As we age, we produce less melatonin, the hormone that signals sleep. Creating a consistent, quiet wind-down routine helps stimulate that release naturally and primes the body for deeper rest. It also reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that can keep your mind racing long after the lights go out. This ritual doesn't have to be fancy. What matters is repetition. Do the same activities in the same order and your brain will learn, now it's time to sleep. Number 3, get sunlight in the morning. Anchor your sleep-wake cycle. This may be the most overlooked yet powerful habit. Getting natural sunlight early in the day helps reset your circadian rhythm. It tells your brain, this is daytime. Make me alert now so I can feel sleepy later. For people over 60, this is crucial. Your eyes and brain become less sensitive to light over time, so you need more light exposure, not less. Just 15 to 30 minutes of sunlight in the morning, preferably before 10 a.m., helps you fall asleep faster at night, improves mood, and strengthens your body's ability to regulate temperature and hormones. Even if you just sit by a window, take your coffee outside, or go for a slow morning walk, you'll help align your biological clock, which can mean less night waking and better mental clarity during the day. Now that we've laid the groundwork for healthy sleep, it's time to turn to the other side of the equation. Because while good habits matter, it's often the mistakes we don't realize we're making that do the most damage. Part 2. Avoid these 7 sleep mistakes that could be shortening your life. Mistake number 1. Taking long daytime naps. They disrupt nighttime sleep. It might feel harmless or even helpful to nap for an hour or more in the afternoon. But for seniors, long naps can actually sabotage your sleep later that night. Studies show that extended daytime sleep, especially beyond 30 minutes, can throw off your sleep pressure cycle, the biological need to sleep that builds up during the day. This makes it harder to fall asleep at night and reduces the depth of sleep when you do. Worse, excessive daytime napping in seniors is linked with higher rates of cognitive decline and even cardiovascular issues. The fix? If you're feeling sleepy, aim for a power nap of 15 to 25 minutes and keep it earlier in the day. Anything longer or too close to bedtime can backfire. Mistake number 2, using alcohol as a sleep aid. It backfires in your 60s. A nightcap might seem like a relaxing way to drift off. But here's the truth. Alcohol is one of the worst disruptors of quality sleep, especially in older adults. Initially, it may make you drowsy, but as your body metabolizes it, alcohol interferes with REM sleep and increases nighttime wakefulness. Seniors are particularly vulnerable because aging slows liver function, meaning alcohol stays in your system longer. This can lead to fragmented sleep, early waking, and dehydration, all of which impair memory, mood, and next-day energy. Over time, it also increases the risk of sleep apnea and nighttime falls. If you enjoy a drink, try to finish it at least 3 hours before bed, and limit quantity to avoid sabotaging your sleep. Mistake number 3, relying on sleep medications without reassessment. Many older adults use prescription sleep aids, sometimes for years. But here's the danger. Long-term use of these medications is associated with memory problems, dependence, next-day drowsiness, and increased fall risk. Benzodiazepines and Z-drugs like Zolpidem, Ambien, are especially risky after 60. Your body processes drugs more slowly with age, meaning side effects can linger and accumulate. In fact, the American Geriatric Society now recommends that seniors avoid many of these meds unless absolutely necessary. If you're using sleep medication, don't stop suddenly, but do talk to your doctor about safer alternatives. Cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, CBTI, is now considered the gold standard, with long-term benefits and no side effects. Mistake number 4, overheating your bedroom. Cooler is better. As we age, our body's ability to regulate temperature weakens. A warm room might feel cozy, but it can lead to shallow sleep and frequent wake-ups, especially in the second half of the night. Experts recommend a sleep environment between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Cooler temperatures help your core body temp drop, a natural signal that it's time for sleep. Overheated rooms or heavy bedding disrupt this process and lead to sweating, restlessness, and poor quality sleep. Instead, try breathable layers, cooling sheets, and adjust your thermostat if needed. A fan can help both cool and create soothing white noise. Mistake number 5, staring at screens before bed. Blue light blocks your melatonin. Let's talk screens. TVs, tablets, and phones all emit blue light, which disrupts your body's melatonin production. That critical hormone that helps you fall and stay asleep. And yes, this matters even more after 60. As you age, your body naturally produces less melatonin. So when you expose your eyes to blue light in the evening, especially in the hour before bed, it delays your brain's sleep signal. That means more time lying awake, even if you feel tired. Worse, scrolling the news or watching emotional TV shows can activate your brain just when it needs to power down. Instead, set a screen curfew. Try to turn off electronics at least 60 minutes before bed. Use this time for your wind-down ritual instead, reading a physical book, stretching, or simply dimming the lights and listening to calm music. If you must use screens, wear blue light blocking glasses or activate night mode to reduce exposure. Mistake number 6. Eating large or spicy meals too close to bedtime. A late dinner might be convenient, but it can cost you hours of rest. Eating a big or spicy meal too close to bedtime puts your digestive system into overdrive, right when your body needs to slow down. This is especially problematic after 60, when digestion tends to slow. The result? Acid reflux, bloating, indigestion, and frequent nighttime waking. These symptoms are even more common if you lie down soon after eating, allowing stomach acid to rise into the esophagus. Experts recommend finishing your last meal at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. If you need a snack later on, choose something small and gentle, like a banana, oatmeal, or a handful of almonds, to promote sleep without straining your digestion. Mistake number 7. Falling asleep with the TV on. The shocking truth. And now, the shocking truth we teased earlier. One of the most common sleep tricks people rely on, falling asleep to the TV, might be hurting your brain. Many people believe that leaving the television on helps them drift off. But recent research shows that sleeping with background TV can significantly disturb your brain's rest cycle, especially the deep restorative stages. The changing light levels, inconsistent sound, and sudden volume spikes keep your brain semi-alert all night, even if you don't fully wake up. More concerning, some studies suggest that chronic light and noise exposure during sleep may actually contribute to cognitive decline over time, including shrinkage in parts of the brain linked to memory. For seniors already vulnerable to memory issues or early signs of dementia, this matters. If you've developed the habit of using TV for sleep, try replacing it with an audiobook on a timer, a white noise machine, or gentle music, all of which can calm the mind without overstimulating the brain. Yes, that surprising truth is real. While many sleep coaches once recommended background sound like TV to drown out distractions, we now know that the brain never fully rests when visual and auditory input is unpredictable. This is particularly risky for those over 60, when neuroplasticity and cognitive reserves are already on the decline. Even if you feel like you're sleeping through the night, your brain waves may be in a semi-aroused state, robbing you of the deep rest that repairs neurons and helps memory consolidation. The takeaway? Your brain needs silence and darkness more than ever. Give it what it needs, and it will reward you with better cognition, mood, and longevity. Here's what all of this boils down to. Sleep isn't just about feeling rested. For those of us over 60, it's a cornerstone of health, safety, and independence. Mistakes like irregular bedtimes, overusing sleep meds, or falling asleep with the TV on can have far-reaching effects, from heart problems to brain fog to an increased risk of falls. But here's the good news. Even small changes, like getting sunlight in the morning, sticking to a sleep routine, or cooling your bedroom, can create a massive ripple effect. These are choices you can begin today. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be aware and willing to make a few smart shifts that support your body's natural rhythms. Sleep is when your body repairs, your mind resets, and your immune system recharges. And by avoiding the 7 harmful habits we discussed and embracing the 3 simple, powerful ones, you give yourself a better chance at stronger days, clearer thoughts, and more energized mornings. This isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. And you deserve that. What about you? Which of these sleep mistakes surprised you the most? Or which good habit are you excited to try tonight? Let us know in the comments. We read everyone. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with a friend who might be making one of these mistakes, and hit subscribe for more clear, trustworthy advice tailored to life after 60. Until next time, take care of yourself, rest well, and remember, you're not just aging, you're aging stronger.